The most triggering things that I deal with as a parent is when one of my kids experiences something similar to what I experienced, and I have to navigate what appropriate parenting looks like in that moment. Just today, one of my kids reached out to me and told me that she had been catcalled at her place of work. I went immediately into full mama bear mode to help her walk through what the appropriate steps are to handle a situation like that, because for those of you who may not realize, it is considered sexual harassment, and where I grew up, that was a part of everyday life. Walking down the street was something that would happen. I got that almost on a daily basis from multiple people, so it was very triggering for me, but it was also encouraging in the moment to see that whereas kid me and teen me would have had to just put up with that and learn how to cope with it on my own, there was no recourse. I was in a country where that was an acceptable part of the behavior, and that women just grew to expect that. It was very healing for me to be able to tell my daughter, that is not okay, and you don't have to put up with that, and you should report this immediately, and if you need help, I will show up and be there with you. And then to hear her saying that people took it seriously and are handling it appropriately and will make sure that she does not have to handle it by herself. You know, it's just very healing. It's triggering when things like this happen to my kids, because I remember how I often didn't have the support I needed or even the understanding to know how to handle it. But then to watch my kids have a different experience and to know that I can find the tools to help them have a different experience and not to have to live through the same things I lived through for so long. It's just a really neat healing moment in so many ways, and it's one of the joys, challenges too, but one of the joys of parenting, not from your trauma, but from who you wanted to, who you needed as a child or as a teen, somebody who should have been there to help you. You get to do that for your kids, and it heals you. It heals me to see a different experience happening for my kids because of the work that we're doing, and so I know that they are worthy of having a different experience.